Ecclesiastes chapter 12, Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Alright, never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rushes, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou should be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou should know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at last remember my words, and be pricked therein. Who will pity a trumber that is bitten with a serpent, and any such to come near wild beasts? So one goes to a sinner and is defiled with him in sin. Who would pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaks swiftly with his lips, but his heart he imagines how to overthrow thee into a pit. He will keep his eyes, but if he find the opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If an adversary come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretends to help, yet shall he undermine thee. He shall shake his hand and clap his hands and whistle much and change his countenance. He pretends to help. Never trust thy enemy.
Good morning, Ian.
Yeah, good morning, Robin. I wish I could report that things have got better in Kabul, but they haven't. We've been tracking one female Afghan SIV applicant. She's got all the papers in her hands. She went to the gates with the American side of the airport last night. She stayed all night long. 8 this morning, she gave up, so the gates never opened.
This morning, anguish and agony as 15,000 Americans and many more Afghans try to escape Kabul. Reports of more than a dozen injured in the crush at the airport, the Taliban beating the crowds. Fighters firing multiple rifle shots in the air to frighten and disperse people. And right by the Taliban checkpoint there, a tense moment.
Taliban, permission.
ABC News.
Okay.
At first, the fighters backed away. Then more Taliban appeared.
Tell him we have permission. We have permission.
Walid.
Yes, ABC.
Ignoring the accreditation issued by their own commanders.
We have Taliban permission.
As gunfire erupted again in the background, with their weapons drawn, we were forced back into the cars.
Stop filming. Just put it down.
Inside the airport, it's secure and calm, but just yards away, a completely different picture. New images from the Air Force showing the evacuations, including this image of an Afghan child with an airman's uniform for a blanket. So far, there have been nearly 6,000 evacuations, but some flights leaving half empty because many people can't get to the airport because it's unsafe.
I don't have the capability to go out and extend operations currently into Kabul.
Questions remain about how the country fell so quickly.
There was nothing that I or anyone else saw that indicated a collapse of this army and this government in 11 days.
The Taliban assuring us women's rights would be protected, but on the ground the evidence is the opposite. This female news anchor blocked from going to work. Shabnam Dawan told by the Taliban the regime has changed, go home. Journalist Zara Nabi says women who lived under the Taliban last time are now terrified. She says her neighbor is devastated.
I was trying, 10 minutes I was trying to make her understand, calm down please, the Taliban won't do these things again, and she was saying, no, I cannot.
Just heartbreaking scenes. And Robin, Zara is one incredibly brave, heroic journalist. She's been going undercover in areas the Taliban have held for a while. She tells us that women are not allowed out of the house without a male member of the family, and in some areas girls can go to school only up to the age of 9. Robin?
When you hear that. Ian, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George.
Alright, so they were supposed to be getting these people out, but as the headline on this one say, State Department's alerts Americans cannot ensure safety. Alright? They can't ensure that you get out safe. That's why the scripture tells you to never trust your enemy.